Tanya, what's happening right now?
Mary is greeting her fans.
And what is the occasion?
It is Mary's retirement from OSU Okmulgee after 28 glorious years. We love Mary. Okay. Hey Scott, take a look at me here.
Praise in Jesus. Thank you, Lord. This is a very good day.
Kenya, what is this you're making here?
Punch. Mary Graves green punch because we couldn't do orange. Mary, I love you.
Yes. I love you,
So, Chef, any words for Mary?
Oh, just a wonderful person, and sure gonna miss her. What a lucky girl.
For a while,
Ready for it. Any words for Mary?
Well, say slacker. You could have stuck around at least a couple more years. We'll miss you.
at least a few more. We're going to miss you very, very much.
Any words for Mary Graves?
Have fun. Have fun. Enjoy it.
Any words for Mary Graves?
Good luck. Have a good time.
So, Linda, what are you going to miss most about having Mary around?
Her ability to answer questions.
Thank you. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, this is going to be more of a program. And so we're going to go ahead and get started.
Jesus, please.
Sorry about the We'd like to welcome you all to OSU Institute of Technology. Thank you for coming, and I'd like to introduce you to our host, Mary Graves.
Oh, she's cute. Lipstick on the teeth even. That's awesome.
Who made a hosting party than me myself, right? Alright. Thank you all so much for coming to help me celebrate my retirement. Oh, it's been a long time. Almost 28 years, you know. Going through several hairstyles. Several black hose and white shoes. Had to get rid of the heels already. You know me. Can't wear the heels.
Yeah, let's do that.
Look at Scott. He's so cute.
Bow ties.
Yes. So we do need to take a brief look at my hair and fashion evolution, just to give you a little bit of background, you know, about why I'm dressed like this today. This actually modeled today's hairstyle from this photo. We started off good though. Check this out. Somebody knew what they were doing. Okay. Kind of went downhill from there. And, you know, still pretty good looking there, huh? Don't you think? Tanya, she's beautiful. And apparently James Jensen and I are men in black. We dress alike and we go fight for the good of mankind. Love those boots. bigger than my face, but hey, you gotta play tennis, you gotta see what you're doing. JB, do you remember this?
Yeah.
Is it any surprise, Mary on an elephant? I'm probably scared in this picture, but it's because of those glasses. And we go into the mullet phase. And more of the mullet phase. And I don't even know what to say about that.
Spells USO.
But then we start getting to the Mary we know today, right? Repelling, craziness, got the hair in check, got it combed down, looking good. So this is the Mary we all know and love. And we all know how much Mary likes agendas. We have a lot of things to go over today. So I just wanted to briefly review the agenda for today's activities with you. We know Mary likes to stay on schedule. She's very structured. Everything's always got to be a certain way, a certain time. And, it's just, so we spent hours pre-planning, pre-party planning, debriefing, discussing action plans for today's event. So we hope that you appreciate all the time and effort that's gone into all of this. So as you can see, we're already behind schedule. So, all right, moving along. No, just kidding, Mary, don't panic. There's really only a very small agenda today because we know you wouldn't have the oxygen.
There's enough helium in your office.
I seriously want to thank everyone for coming. My name is Lori Bryant, and I've been working here for 10 years, and I've been very privileged to have worked with Mary that entire time. I still have lipstick on my teeth, I know. That was intentional, let me just say that. Been very lucky to work with her the entire time. She was actually part of the department that I started with here, and she's not only been a great co-worker, she's become one of my very best friends and mentors in the world, and I'm sure everyone in this room can share that same sentiment. Mary's just an amazing person. We're here today to celebrate her service, almost 28 years to this institution. Blood, sweat, tears, laughter, lots of laughter. And, she's definitely made an impact on everyone she's come in contact with, as again you can see just by the turnout in this room. Co-workers, students especially, friends, lifelong friends, and I'm sure everyone that's ever known you will never forget you. That brings to mind something. When I was interviewing, I had to meet with Dr. Flemish, and we were sitting down. I was so nervous. I was just right out of school, And Mary was supposed to be on my interview committee, and he was asking me, well, you probably heard from Mary Graves during your interview. I was like, I'm not sure there were so many people. He goes, oh, trust me. If you met Mary, you would remember.
They do say the same thing about Mark Allen.
And when I finally did meet Mary, I quietly sat in a corner and thought back to what Bob said, shook my head and went, yeah, he was so right. He was so right. Absolutely, she's someone that none of us could ever forget. From the collage of photos, and we have many more Mary memories to come. Piano key ties, glasses everywhere, she's losing stuff constantly. Take a look in her own clothes. I unfortunately started her complex about what color socks to wear with what shoes, so that's kind of a little inside joke just for you. And that's who she is. That's why we love you, Mary, because you are totally don't care, what anybody else thinks. But in a good way. You are your own person, and your energy is absolutely contagious and has affected this entire campus for many, many years. And we're, dearly going to miss you. And don't know that anybody's ever going to be able to take your place, but are so happy for you in this next stage of your life and very, very excited for you. So again, thank you all for being here. And I know that everything I'm saying goes for everyone in this room, and we will, I promise we'll give you opportunity to visit in just a few minutes. We just have a couple of things we'd like to present to you, Mary. First of all, we have a card here, very cute if you haven't had a chance to take a look at it. It was designed by James McCullough from our Visual Communications Department. Lots of little inside jokes all over that thing. And there's places to sign it all around here. If you'd like to come up and sign it, we would love for you to do that. And then also, Leah, scrapbook. You have that? Sorry. A wonderful book of memories from all of everyone's stories. There was a group of people that got together and emailed everyone we could think of and said, if you remember Mary, would you send us a story or a funny saying, or if you have photographs or anything like this? So you got to start off with that picture. So we'll let you look through. There's tons of wonderful things in there. I just want to read a couple of excerpts of the stories that we received. First one is from Robin Fargo. Robin wasn't able to be here today. She's on
Don't
vacation.
skip her story, seriously.
Skip
Robin. She's a lot like me, so do skip it.
Oh, very cute. Robin used to work with Mary, and she says, when I first met Mary, I was a student at OSU and worked studying in the admissions office. She definitely had a positive influence on me, then and long term. I ended up going to Stillwater to pursue a degree, and after the sudden loss of my husband, actually came back to Okmulgee temporarily, at which time I had the honor and privilege to work with Mary in the admissions office. I truly believe I'm a better person just for knowing Mary. Hear, hear. I had a really tough time being widowed at 27, and Mary was always there for me both personally and professionally. Since returning to Stillwater, I've earned my master's degree and I've worked for OSU for 10 years, and I owe everything and my commitment to higher education to Mary Graves. We had many adventures together. This is the part you
We are behind
schedule. A few particular come to mind. We attended an event in Kansas City, and the designated hotel was the Ritz-Carlton. I will never forget us walking through a very plush hotel lobby, dragging a huge ice chest, and I will not say what was in it. Recruiting. We're all about recruiting, right? The looks we got were priceless. I also recall probably the funniest thing I'd ever seen, a time that Mary was leading a campus tour, and needed to chime in at any time, and her slip fell down around her ankle. She literally reached down, picked it up, shoved it in her purse, kept right on top of it. And next to me, we actually have the photograph of this event right here. This is the actual photograph. They tied her slip on. So be sure to check out that photo. That's the actual photo of that day. I can only imagine after 27 years how many lives Mary has touched. I know she definitely had a huge impact on mine. She has a gift that makes those around her expect more from themselves and believe they deserve better. Mary and I don't talk every week, month, or year, but I know if I called her today and needed something, she would be there for me as I would for her. I wish I was there to help recognize Mary for all she's done. And please do my Alf impersonation. With all my love, Robin Fargo. Alf.
Are you going to do it?
No, that's you today. I'm switching back. I'm good at Huna and Chicken, that's about it.
Robin had her hair up all the time, and she had this way of looking like Alf. I can't do it. I've practiced it in the mirror repeatedly, but she goes. Sound like that.
Next, we have a story from Dr. Larry Williams, who was also unable to be here today and wanted to say, Mary, I'm so sorry that I will not be able to attend your reception, especially since I was the one who hired you.
It's all his fault.
I can remember a lot of Mary's stories, many of which need to remain a fond memory. There are two especially very good stories, however, that need to be remembered. The first occurred when Mary was touring a group of students and her slip fell down on her. Gee, I think you made an impression on some people with that one. Oh, I'm sure there were older men who now talk about that young lady who walked herself out of her undergarments while attempting to tour them. And I don't think I've ever heard this one. The second one relates to the use of campus vehicles. At a time when back in the day, people would return to campus with a campus vehicle. They would take it to campus police office and call an officer to meet them at the motor pool to log the vehicle back in. Mary, always in a hurry,